tourist looked up and her hat flew off, and an officer looked at the tourist, who didn't know what had happened. It turns out the tourist's hat was blown north of the border by a gust of wind, even though it was only a step away. But she could only watch and could not take another step. The soldier from the north picked up the hat and returned it with a smile on his face. This is one of the most sensitive and dangerous borders in the world. Even tourists are not allowed to take photos of the security zone. But on such a highly sensitive line, the police officers on both sides are spitting at each other. They can't hold back their smiles. There's no hint of malice. They don't look like enemies. Rather, they look like brothers who are like family. And the reason for this, it all started with an operation not long ago. Mike's team made a mistake and crossed the border. When the captain reacted, he retreated. In his haste, he left Mike here in the middle of a pissing match. Mike turned around and stepped on a landmine. He screamed at the heavens and the earth. There was also a small sound coming from not far away. It was a dog. Mike's heart had just dropped. The dog's owner, an enemy soldier, appeared in front of him. When they confronted each other, an enemy veteran grabbed Mike from behind. Mike said he stepped on a mine. In an instant, both men's nerves were on edge. They let go of Mike and tried to leave. They left him here to die. His instinctive desire to survive led him to ask for help. The veteran returned and carefully defused the mine and gave it to Mike as a souvenir. It was only now that Mac realized he had been saved, and he realized that the soldiers of the north were not the men the chief had made them out to be, but ordinary men of flesh and blood, just like him. Soon after, during an action, Mac's team came face to face with the enemy, but there was no tension. The commanders of both sides came together and exchanged cigarettes. It seems that the two men were old friends and used to each other. On the front lines, they are enemies. Here, they were brothers. Mike recognized him as the veteran who saved his life the other day, and the veteran recognized Mike from the crowd. Then they left without incident. While on guard duty, Mike met the veteran Tom again. Tom gave him a stern warning. He warned Mike that his shadow had crossed the border and to be careful, and Mike would step back and pull his shadow back to the line. They both knew it was just a little joke, like friends.